Hey, what is going on, y'all? So y'all already know what we here to do on the Clips channel, man. I want to jump into this clip about dating and relationships in 2026. So, told y'all we would cover the whole spectrum on this channel and came across this clip, right? And it just caught my eye for a second. Um, Very interesting perspective. Her page is Micaiah Shane, not sure. But so the clip is about desperation for connection could cost you everything. And there was one key word that she said that made me want to react to this and talk about it with y'all. Because being desperate for anything in life will, you will cross paths with people, situations that were never meant for you. Y'all remember, I used to always give this example, right? Because girls nowadays, even like I'll be scrolling on TikTok, girls would be like, yo, what is it with gas stations and men want to talk to me so much at a gas station, right? And I said, damn, I knew what I thought the whole time. It was true because I've been around, guys personally when they do it, and then you just see other men do it as well. A dude don't even have to be pumping gas at the gas station. He ain't even got to be at the gas station. He see you at the gas station riding by and decide, oh shit, I'm finna pull up in the gas station and try to holler real quick. I'm talking about he was on his way to Popeyes. He was on his way to Chick-fil-A. He was on his way home. He diverted his route, you know. He said, I'm finna put a curve in my route today. Stop by this gas station. Holla at this girl. It was successful. Gets her number. Don't know nothing about her. Don't know who she was with last night. You know, don't know what kind of spirit she carrying. Don't know anything about her. They do what they do a couple times. He gets her pregnant. Find out it's the craziest girl he's ever met in his life. My point is, it goes with this topic. Desperation for connection could cost you everything. And I like this. So let's check it out and I'll expand on that a little more.
I will be single forever if I have to be. The desperation for people and for closeness and relationships will be the death of you. Getting on these dating apps and swiping and swiping and swiping, and you got 5 dates this week. Okay, let 5 people in your life. Somebody's coming with a pack of demons in
Yep.
an STD. Somebody is, at least one.
Yep.
Do y'all not see the temperature of the world, the climate? I'm cool. Like I'm good. People getting mad at me because I ain't giving my number and I'm shrugging my shoulders at everything. Okay. Mm. The Lord will send any and every person that I need in my life to be successful. Period. He's done it
Yep.
my whole entire life. It was always when I wanted to reach out I ended up being pulled into something. First off, anybody who has your nervous system doing front flips, back flips, cartwheels doesn't need to be in your life, not supposed to be in your life. Because let me tell you,
Now I had to pause it on that real quick because you're right. If you ever feel, you know, that anxiety around people and you get in that pit in your stomach, your nervous system telling you something, and it's with somebody that you've been with or you just met, then that's a always a telltale sign. It's always a telltale sign that this person is not meant for you. Because anything else that's built out of pure love and connection is just gonna feel calm. The presence is always gonna feel good. But that's the truth. So you got 5 dates in a week. A lot of people on dating apps and stuff. One of those people are gonna bring them demons. One of them might bring STDs. One of them just might bring trauma into your life that, what they call it, trauma dumping. You might just meet these people that just take you completely off of your path. And one thing I like that she said as well is that God will send everybody, is that God will send people to your life that you need to be around you for you to be successful in growth, personal things, relationships, and so on. This kind of go back to the series I used to do when I first started YouTube, called The Reason You Are Alone. And a lot of us enter into these seasons where we're alone, we stay alone, you don't have a relationship, you don't have many friends, and you start to yearn the presence of somebody else, not realizing God is placing you to the side so he can work on you and so you can work on yourself, which ultimately creates that connection and confidence that you need in order to be ready for the next step of your life. Not necessarily ready for the next relationship or the next person, but just to be ready for, your personal path. Like, your just your path in life, your purpose mostly overall. But of course, you have to work on yourself in order to be ready for what's meant for you. And that's including a future wife, a future husband. You know what I'm saying? It's huge. It's huge that you take that isolation time and just build yourself, you know, build. And when she said every time you reach out, you do this, you do that in search of something, you always end up getting pulled into some shit that you weren't supposed to be in.
Something. When God sends you people, when you have people who are intended to be in your life, there are no disruptions. It's peace and quiet. It's love. You never have to question yourself or that person. So if you're confused right now, take it as a sign. When you actually put into perspective that you are a human being who can be deeply connected to somebody spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally, and that your whole life can be altered just by a single person, it's gonna make you look at your connections closer. It's gonna make you look at your girl or your boyfriend just a little closer. God created us to deeply attach to people, deeply connect to people. So be wise in who you're connecting with. Your heart, your brain, your body. Stop playing. Get off the dating apps and stop treating Instagram like a wide open, this is my life, I'm looking for love. Come on, let's audition for a spot in my life. You're gonna welcome in the wrong people. You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna get exactly what you asked for.
You know what's crazy? I saw somebody post, and it was a man. Um, I saw him post on TikTok that he was tired of, not finding his true love. So he said, I'm just going to post on TikTok in hopes of, in hopes of widen or, making his audience bigger or his pool to select from bigger. But that's how it is today. People will go to the internet because they feeling lonely. They feel like they can't meet nobody in real life or meet a woman or meet a man naturally. So they look to the internet for it. You know what I'm saying? Like we live in a time where this shit is cold, you know? It's cold. You know what I'm saying? Connections, relationships, all that stuff is not looked at the same. Dating is not looked at the same. Like I've never even been that type. Like I don't take a span of 4 months out of my life to date and see what's out there. I've never even been that type of guy. Like I honestly I don't date. You know what I'm saying? Like if like I'm not finna line up multiple girls and date them or go on a couple of dates and see which one I like. You know what I'm saying? I just don't live life that way. Like usually when something happens and I get with a girl, it happened. I don't even want to use the term naturally. It just happened. You know what I'm saying? Like And then I've also never been the type of guy to go out my way to talk to girls, you know, not even like on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Not even like, yeah, oh, yeah, I'm not going out my way to talk to her. Like, it's not even like that. It's just, I've never been the type to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna catch me getting out my car at a gas station to talk to a girl. I don't care how good she look. You're not even gonna catch me doing it at a grocery store. Nothing. It's like I've only had two serious relationships in my life. You know what I'm saying? And neither one happened like on me just doing some extra ass shit to get the girl number. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us built different when it come to shit like that. But it's also the same. It's like the same thing we talking about. The more you trying to reach, talk to every single fine girl that you see, you end up in some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of people got kids with people that they putting them through hell because they was willing to do anything for a connection and a title with somebody because you lonely, and you feel like your time is like running short basically. And it's crazy. Um, you know how desperate some people can get, honestly. And it's even worse in today's time because of the internet. People don't want to get outside. But with that being said, y'all let me know what y'all think about this one. Thought this was interesting. You know, talk about some real life stuff, man. All right, y'all. I'm out of here.